Welcome everybody to a new Mengu stream or Mengu video. I am playing today Unburial Rites, who gave birth to the meme, let me out, let me out. Jokes aside. We're playing Esper Reanimator. Some might call it Esperone. I call it Esper Reanimator because it's not necessarily like a control deck. We played a card, Archon of Cruelty, one of just the strongest card I've made in a while. Like, very close to Griselbrand in the sense that you put it into play and the game usually ends. We also play the Pitch Elementals in Grief and Solitude together with Ephemerate. So we have a little bit of that combo, which means that you go turn 1 Grief, you discard a card, and then you Ephemerate it, it comes back in hand, you discard a card, and then next upkeep you discard a card. So that's bueno. We also play the Reanimator package in Persist and Unmarked Grave. This deck was born with Modern Horizons 2. Reanimator wasn't a thing. It didn't exist in Modern. And Modern Horizons 2 popularized it, together with giving it extra card like Endurance to fight it. We also have Faithful Mending, which came in later. It's basically a Faithless Looting, but it's blue-white, so we can play that. And it also gains you 2 life. And Faithless Looting is banned. The card being banned is a testament that it's probably good, although obviously adding the mana makes it way less good. Teferi Time Raveler, Solitude, Prismatic Ending, Rites just in one-offs because you can Unmarked Grave for it. You can Unmarked Grave puts a legendary card, so you can put Archon if you have a Persist in your hand, or you can put Unburial Rites or Rites. And then you have one single Mulldrifter. Aspiring Spy plays 4. I don't think this card is good in Modern, but obviously in the right matchup it's good. I just play 1 so that people can remember that it exists. 21 lands is a little low, but we don't plan to make that many land drops. In the side we have Terastodon and Serra's Emissary. These cards are for this in particular, so for Umber Time, Affinity, Elementals. This one is for Green Tron. For Leyline of the Void, the Stony Silence aren't for Affinity as you might think, or I mean obviously good against Affinity, but they're mostly for the Nihil Spellbomb, stuff like that. So for example against Mill or against Jan Saga, you bring in the Stony Silence only to stop their Graveyard Hate Piece, which come in the form of Solga Lantern, Nihil Spellbomb, for example the Urza Saga decks. And then for Thoughtseize against combo, and a couple of push as removal spells. And that's it. That's the deck. We're ready with a league. Morale is very high, or at least for me, because we just trophied with Modern Mill. You can, of course, check all my videos on my YouTube channel. I upload daily videos. And, yeah. You think that this deck is a good mill matchup? Why? Why does it? I don't know. I don't think, necessarily. You can reanimate Archon, sure. Mill 14. Like, I don't know. I feel like mill can really surprise anyone that think anything is good matchup. I built this deck to play my FNM tonight, or rather tomorrow. What day is it today? Let's do a video. Tomorrow, yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's move the chat box. And let's go on the play. No companions to be revealed this time. Lather is pretty bad. Yeah. Not the best hand to kick things off with a deck. This is better. What do I bottom? I might bottom Ephemerate, because I'm planning on casting Faithful Mending, discarding the Archon of Concealed Delta. What are 4 Leylines for? I don't know. Actually, I love Leyline also against Izzet Murktide. think I'll get Hallowed Fountain. There's no Esper Triumph, unfortunately. Do I want to go Faithful Mending now? Nah, I'll pass. I drew a second one. Yeah, Alberto, need to update. Need to update the mirror list. Can I see my mill list? Yes, you can go to my Twitter account. No, come spreading seas. Va bene, let's go Faithful Mending in response, discarding Archon. Oh, actually though, I can go Grief Ephemerate next turn. Yeah, I think I just changed my mind. I'm not gonna discard Grief. Actually, I'm not gonna discard the Archon. Yep, I'll discard this too, because I'm playing against Control, so the Solitude isn't needed. And I love to discard a flashback card. Okay, who do I exile here? Maybe I exile Unburial Rites now. Yeah. So cast by exiling a black card, that'll be the Unburial Rites. I still keep the white card for Faithful Mending. I'll discard a card first in case I force a negation. I'll take Teferi. And then I'll Ephemerate this. What do I take? I can discard Giacomo later. I'll probably just take Archmage Charm. Yeah. Those Spreading Seas my Hallowed Fountain though. But whatever. I'll leave with that. So my opponent hand... Alright, I'll F6. My opponent hand is Supreme Verdict, Island, Spreading Seas, Jace, Flooded Strand. Yeah. Okay. And Kaira as their companion. That's the combo. Ephemerate plus Evoke. You don't resolve the Evoke. The Evoke trigger doesn't resolve because you blanked the card, and that is the combo with the pitch elementals, either Solitude, Grief, or even Mulldrifter. I have two islands here, and they drew this card. Okay, now Grief is gonna be once again blanked because Ephemerate has Rebound, so I'm able to take the Jace to my Sculpture better than all here. Welcome everybody to a new Legacy video. And a sub. Land. And a land. I can't cast this though. Thank you to Jiki Jackson for the big raid and Sergey Lunev for the tier 2 months. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Hope you had a good night of Cube, my friend Jiki Jackson. And thank you also to the Sergey Lunev for the support. Okay, now we successfully discarded 3 very good magic card with our Grief Ephemerate, so it was a 3 for 3. But I'm happy with the exchange. They play Castle Ventress and they return their companion. Okay. Draw. Ephemerate, which I can't cast. Attack. Pass. Flooded Strand. Maybe I was supposed to discard Spreading Seas. I didn't want them to counter my Grief trigger. What was that? Teferi you drew? Oh, Cabal, yeah. I'll beat it. Draw. Godless Shrine. Okay. Let's start by attacking Teferi. And now I have a decision whether I want to play Ephemerate or play Faithful Mending. I think I want to play Ephemerate. Yeah. I'm gonna go Prismatic Ending first. Here. And then I want to go... No, probably nothing. Or Ephemerate now or not? Draw stuff, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Good morning, Sorlot. What match was it? See what they do. Day 5. Oh, blowout. I didn't play around that. Yeah. This wasn't great. I got blown out. That's fine, I guess I'll lose. Should have just done it in my turn. Yeah, probably. I was just afraid that we draw Teferi and bounce it, so I wanted to draw it and discard. And discard it and draw phase. And that was it. Let's flashback Mending. Let's discard Cruelty and Teferi. Yeah. And then I have to Unmarked Grave the what's it called? The Priest of Fair Rites. Which they can't even counterspell. Because Unearth, you can't counter Unearth. Yeah, that was a good PT. Next turn I'll be able to put my Archon into play. Unclear if it'll matter. Because my opponent has a Teferi going. Yeah. So the Archon is in. To sacrifice the Kahera. And they maybe just, you know, Solitude the Archon. Yep. Yeah, okay, I can see it. Good game. Good game. Jabu 88 wins. I can do this easy and boring sideboarding. Bala Shadow. Sorry, Tom Manuto, I didn't see it. But I don't think Sigurino is particularly good in Magic. No, Control isn't bad match. No, that's not true. Why would you say that? We have so many ways to... I mean, obviously I cut all my Mulldrifters, so it's a little bit worse now. But I remember playing this deck against Control, and that's fine. It's not that bad. I wouldn't say it's the worst or anything. Okay. I really like the Priest of Fair Rites addition to the deck. Yeah. So it's an additional way that you can entomb to reanimate. Apparently the first hand has to have no lands. That's the rules in the deck. Okay, I bought him Faithful Mending. And I start with a Thoughtseize. On you. Chalice of the Void, that's weird. I guess it's not that weird. Want to take Archmage Charm or Counterspell? They're probably similar. This one can draw 2 cards. I'm taking Counterspell. Draw. Ephemerate with no pitch elementals. Sedge. I'll pass here with Faithful Mending. The league tracking overlay is from MTG Bot. You can check that we are 0-0 first match and we're down a game. Pauper game stay right now. Whenever I play Pauper, I enjoy it a lot. Especially my last time I played Paper Magic, I played Pauper. Blue-Black Delver. Cool. I would build here. Okay, they fetch. I'll go to my FNM this weekend. Probably I'll bring it. Okay, is that a choice on 1? That's a choice on 1. And we do have Ephemerate, and now we brought in Thoughtseize. I'm gonna get Godless Shrine, because they have, I'll discard Ephemerate, and I'll discard Unburial Rites. Been drawing so bad in this game. Drawing bad in the first match of the league is terrible. So now they have Archmage Charm, able to counter my Teferi. I'll still do it though, because I don't want them to draw 2 cards with the Charm. Yeah, I'll upload this on YouTube, of course, Yarvin. See you. Chosen 1 seems weird. I don't think so. Maybe they don't have that many cards to bring in. Draw. The deck heard that there's a chalice on 1, so better draw all these 1-drops, they said. Okay, Memory Deluge, it's good. So I can't reanimate Archon next turn. They do have the Purge and the Verdict. I wouldn't mind drawing a Grave here to start our casting Grief. Okay. They have 2 Suspicious mana up. I think I'm still going to cast Archon. I don't care if you purge it. Still, I draw a card, you discard a card. I think I'm okay with that. I think uses better my mana too. Gonna go Unburial Rites on the Archon. Okay. Yeah, you can purge it. The thing is that without Thoughtseize, it's very hard for me to protect, because I can't cast Thoughtseize, right? So might as well just get the trade, kill Teferi, draw, discard, draw, you know, do the value. They return Kahira. They have Supreme Verdict and Kahira and 2 cards. Draw. There it is. Actually, I didn't think about Prismatic Ending. That's true. I have Prismatic Ending to deal with the chalices. I mean, let me go with Teferi first. Okay. I'll bounce the chalice. Then I think I want to play Unmarked Grave. Put the Archon down. I can also play Priest of Ephemerate. That might be good. I'm gonna go Swamp. No, actually. They go Godless Shrine, Priest. And then I can go Unmarked Grave. Yeah, maybe that's fine. They can go Supreme Verdict, it's okay. They can go Purge. I don't know. Modern Rocks. So they have 5 cards. Kahira, Supreme Verdict, and Chalice of the Void are 3 of them. Despite our early struggling, we're not like doing that badly at the moment. Wow, they just flashback memory deluge because they have Teferi, so they have to main phase it. Cool. I'm gonna get Archon down this turn. Surely they have Supreme Verdict, but there's also yeah, no more Chalice, so if I draw Thoughtseize, I can cast it. Yeah, Priest of Ephemerate once again. Being pretty impressive. Not very popular. I think one is pretty free with the Unmarked Grave. Do you want to cast Chasms here? What's going on? Oh, Solitude. Maybe they have Solitude. Yeah, definitely you should cast it if they have Solitude. Yeah, I mean, of course, Griselbrand would be better to reanimate because when you reanimate Griselbrand, you win. When you reanimate Archon, you just do a tiny little value. Ah, you'd go Solitude. Okay, yeah, pitch Kahira. It's an historic. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so no more plan. The plan is gone. Yeah, I'm gonna go just Thoughtseize and draw step. Yeah, I have nothing to do, so I'm just gonna play Thoughtseize and draw step here. Just like the good old days of Teferi plus Tata Rager. Rest in peace, you have. Okay. Their hand isn't particularly strong. What if I take Rest in Peace? Yeah. A counterspell doesn't matter because I have Teferi. Yeah, I think I'll take a Rest in Peace. And you can continue. I mean, Rest in Peace doesn't do much. I have Prismatic Ending, but also I could put Prismatic Ending on like Chalice of the Void. Put the Archon in the grave. Remember, I don't have any more either Unburial Rites or a Priest of Ephemerate, so I just have to top deck Persist, which I do play 4 of. I don't think I've drawn 1 yet. They have Castle Vanquished now. So they are maybe in a slightly better position than me. I mean, now I wish I took Porge instead. Because I could have just Prismatic Ending the Rest in Peace and nothing happened. Actually, they even have Memory Deluge, so Rest in Peace is not insane either. Great for Mending. Oh wow, you drew Teferi. I could great for Mending, but then I draw like the Persist, and then I just want to cry. I'll exile the Chalice, so if I draw Thoughtseize, it's a live card. And I'll keep the Prismatic Ending to exile that as well. Alright, draw Thoughtseize, see? Okay, I'll exile Teferi, and then I can go Thoughtseize and draw a step. After the scry. Well, I pay 2 for ending, because I have Chalice on 1. If you pay 1, it gets countered. Okay. I need to draw Persist. If you don't draw Persist, this deck isn't very good. Thoughtseize in draw step. You have Subtlety. I have Teferi. Subtlety isn't great. Yeah, I think I'll take Teferi. What did you draw? Oh, you just cast Subtlety. Sure. Alright. Come on, let's draw something. Come on, let's draw something. I'm not losing necessarily, but I just feel that I have so many good draws. But that's okay. Let's not complain. Ooh, that's a very good draw. Yeah, the mismatch Persist Kobe. It's okay. If I reanimate the Archon, I can kill Jace the Sculpture. You look at my top card? That's weird. Why don't you just brainstorm? Wow, this is my last land? Oh no, I have 1 swamp. Oh wow, I have 6 fetches for 1 land left. Please persist. Please persist. Oh. Bene. Let me go persist on Archon. So they have to kill the Jace. Because that's what Archon says. Skill. Well, I drew half of my deck. Literally half of my deck. Half of my deck. Half. Okay, draw Faithful Mending. Okay, good. Very good. Let's cast it now. I might greet. If I this EOT, they would. Oh, you mean to attack? I then David Jace again. Also, they have Supreme Verdict. Oh, you mean just reanimate end of turn? Maybe. What if they go Prismatic Ending on my Teferi? They go Brainstorm Prismatic Ending on my Teferi. Then what do you do? I don't know. Maybe your line isn't the worst, but It's also like not that safe. That's what I mean. They proceed in response that it's the same. No, it's not the same. They got a Drake's Brainstorm in the exchange. They drew 3 extra cards. Alright. So to discard 2 cards here, I'll discard these 2. Yeah. And then I pass. Granted, I didn't consider it at all. I'm just now explaining maybe why it wasn't the greatest, but I didn't even consider it. Jace isn't the planeswalker that like has a light, you know, like Teferi draws 3 cards. Yeah, you purged it. That's okay. How many Archons have I left? 2. Okay. I'm not gonna Faithful Mending end of turn. I have so much mana. I'm gonna just untap here. Okay. This is Menace, so not the worst. Cast it. Supreme Verdict, Solitude. Yeah, I'll take the Solitude. So you have Supreme Verdict in hand, and you have a Memory Delusion in the graveyard. I'll pass again. They can now kill my Teferi, unfortunately. But they've discarded Counterspell. Ooh, I'm very low on time. I didn't notice. Okay, I need to play faster, because if I win this game, there is a game 3. I actually have 6 in here, because I'm not... That's not true. I might play Persist, end of turn. Top, bottom, okay. Yeah, you kill my Teferi. Sag. Goodbye Teferi, you've been excellent, as always. And you pass. Okay, on top and draw. Tap and draw attack. Ooh, that's good. That's very good. I might get it done now. Cast the Archon. But actually, I want to wait. I might Arcast it next turn. Because they have the Supreme Verdict over there. Oh, I'll draw 2 cards, sure. Which makes me a little bit scared. Because, like, I'm already ahead in the board, so I don't think I need to put an Archon in play. And I can just Arcast it if I draw a land. I have a couple of lands that cast it. I have 4 fetches, 1 swamp, 1 Glacial Fortress. 2 Concealed Courtyard comes into play tapped. Yeah, they died to the trigger. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Archon does a lot of things, in case you didn't know. Supreme Verdict. Okay. Do I want to go... No, I don't. I'll just untap and draw. Okay, this one has a swamp. So I'll be able to fetch for a swamp. And now I have no more lands in my deck that are fetchable. Cast my Archon and pass. You go dress down. Sure. 8 mana 6/6. Colossal Dreadmaw. Archon of Cruelty. They're still dead to it, so they need to kill it. Or bounce it, I don't know. Kill it with the Exile effect is annoying. I have 23 cards in my deck. I have 1 Archon, 1 Mulldrifter, 3 Grief. I boarded out all my Solitudes. Chalice of the Void on 1, it's okay. Draw a merda. Let's draw this card. Discard a Concealed Courtyard and Persist. No, actually. This one can. Reanimate Grief. Yeah, I can get double Grief now. Although I don't think I need it. Okay, I'll discard Persist. Play Grief. Because this is a 3-2 now. It's lethal in 2. Whereas if I... Oh, wow, they would have Dubin's Veto. It's funny. Okay. Now, my opponent has still Memory Delusion in the graveyard. And I have 1 Grief here, and they go to 2 here. They gain 3 life, though. Probably should block. Yeah. The life gain is annoying. Three Mystigate you play? Wow, so many. Ooh, very good. Yeah, let me cast it. Well, they can, of course, now do this, find a counter spell, but then I can then persist this back. I have 19 cards in my deck. They have 24. Memory Deluge. And I have to play super quick, because this is game 2 and I don't have much time left. Fish! The one-off fish. Do they counter it? They don't! Excellent. I'll play Persist on Grief. They have 2 cards that they selected, so they must be good. Maybe it's a Solitude that I'm able to discard. It is. I'll take Solitude, not Teferi. So they have Teferi in hand. How many Faithful Mending I have left? 2, okay. I want to be playing this land. Maybe I shouldn't even have played the Glacial Fortress. So they can go Teferi and draw with it. I'm now recouping time, as you can see. I have now only 1 minute behind. So when I stream, I play a little bit, you know, like talk and etc. But oh, Conte. I'm attacking face. So this is lethal. I'm gonna play Archon. This is the last Archon. Then it's no more Archons. Let's see what they do. They go counter spell, okay. Then you go scry. Let's see how they scry. They scry 2 top. Ah, come 2 top. That's no good. 2 top is no good. I have 16 cards left. There is 1 Persist, 2 Faithful Mending, 2 Griefs. There's also a couple of Ephemerates, which are obviously insane with Mulldrifter. Peferino, okay. What do you bounce? You bounce Grief, okay. Attack face. I'll cast Grief. You counter. I'll cast Grief. What do you have? Supreme Verdict, Teferi. I'll take Supreme Verdict. Okay. The timer has equalized. And they scry too. They have 2 life. Both of my threats are lethal. They scry both on the bottom now. The 2 cards they scry at the bottom. They scry again. Okay. There are 2 life. I mean, they can't. In theory, they can like save their things because they just bought Teferi tuck both of these cards, and the game continues. But I need to keep on playing super fast because the timer will be an issue if I win this game. Not an issue. It will be like a thing. It's not an issue if I use it in my own advantage. Okay, yeah, they start doing the Teferi talk. Or maybe not, if they have another answer. But these cards are so large. I guess you have Breeding Pool, so you can, in theory, Prismatic Ending my grief. What's that? Okay, yeah, they do the play. Sure. Yeah. This bought them a lot of time. This bought me a lot of time. Okay, I can't cast 1-drops. Prismatic Ending. I'll play on Teferi, no? And I'll pass. Could have done it on Chalice of the Void because they have 2 Ephemerates in my deck. Resurgence Believe is playable. I've seen a list of Resurgence Believe. Maybe I can play that deck. I don't know. Okay, they spread both on the bottom. Sure. And they draw. They have 14 cards in the deck. I don't even know if they have ways to win the game. Draw. Land. This lands don't fetch anything. But I do have 2 Faithful Mending in the deck. Although I know that the top card is a Mulldrifter and the second card is a Grief. Hansia? Yeah. Very ahead on Get Clock. Yeah, we were behind 4 minutes in this game. If you remember. Ooh, they found the win condition. Although I have a Mulldrifter on top. That card must be insane. No, we can't draw. We know the top card here. Okay, so I can go Mulldrifter into Grief. Unless they counter. I mean, if they counter, I just lose the game. Probably. In order for me to win on time, I need to win this game because I lost game 1. They scry too. Wow. I wonder if they have like Archmage Charm and decided to just draw to not slam the counter spell. How did they scry? Top bottom, okay. Dress down, sure. Funny. Okay. That's a 2/2 then. Haha. That's still lethal though. Still lethal. Colonnade. Wow, they can then tap it with Teferi and block with it. Crazy. Okay then, I don't win next turn. They have 5 cards in hand. I'm gonna draw Grief and play Grief. Do they have a counterspell? They do. Archmage Charm. Okay. I pass because I can't attack through the Colonnade. And my problem is that I have 2 Ephemerate in my 13 card deck, and they're both blanks. I have 1 Persist, 2 Faithful Mending, 1 Persist, 2 Ephemerates left. If I draw Persist, it's lethal because I reanimate this. They activate the Colonnade. Yeah, that'll go through. I think at this point they're so low on time that if I win this game, I win the match. So I need to draw. Good card now. Hey, dai, come terra. I didn't even know I have lands left. Okay, I'll pass. Yeah, I have 3 Archon exiled and only 2 Faithful Mending. Yeah, I go 14. They can't draw with Teferi anymore because they're decking. Casting something. What is it? Rest in peace. Oh, it's bad news. It's bad news. Flooded Strand. That's also bad news. Yeah, I think I'll lose. But it was a cool game. Happy to showcase it to start the match. I don't even think I have outs at this point. Because I think I've drawn all the Prismatic Ending. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I used the last one on Teferi, which I think might have been right. Cool game. Yeah, I think we've done all we could. I think we've done all we could. There was a line that was suggested by chat to persist end of turn, but then the opponent would have triggered Jace. I don't know. Looting? Well, because in Innistrad you have the spirits that come from the graveyard. Can you deck them? 4 cards. No, they start attacking with both now. Roth running Colonnade in her deck. Nah. Shouldn't. No. I love that they didn't draw Teferi anymore. Okay, loop Teferi. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I have 2 Faithless Looting left in my deck. I only drew 1, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, I only drew 2, I mean. Wow, I drew a card. Up it. I think that even if they didn't draw Rest in Peace, I don't know. Probably a counter. I mean, I have 4 cards in hand. Sure, I missed lethal, but I still have 4 cards in hand. Miss Lethal? I have 4 cards in hand. Stop saying Miss Lethal. What do you want to do? Tap out of 14? Alright. That's enough. Yeah. Alright. Good game. Good game, opponent. Yeah, we lost this game in 2, although it took a very long while. I'll go refill my water and be back in a minute. RP mode when? Well, unfortunately, as I said, my girlfriend will leave tomorrow, so I won't. I will unfortunately not have this background anymore. Alright, unfortunately, I keep on mulliganing my opening ends. Which maybe isn't great. Maybe I should just keep and whatever. I have the thing. I have Solitude. I think I keep. Okay, I'll be short Reclaimer. I wonder if I can put like on how do you say untracked music harp for YouTube and Twitch, but I don't know. Actually, every time, I mean, once YouTube got angry at me because of the Turu Turu song in the song sub, and like demonetized a bunch of videos, so I basically just never went up with music now. 20 lands so few, I agree. So few. You know what Puna's doing, but I'm in? Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know either. Now they can suck their saga, I guess. Thank you so much. Appreciate the land. Appreciate the land very much. Okay. You lose the Temple Garden. You don't lose the Saga. I mean, that's not true. Why would you say that, like Shadow? I don't play lands with few lands. License my girlfriend music and we both get... Ooh, that's a... I have no idea how that works. Night of the Reliquary is coming down. First and Explore, though. I don't want to use Solitude on that thing. Maybe I should. Maybe I should use Solitude on this thing. What am I getting here? Like Swamp and Hallowed Fountain? No, Swamp, no. Swamp, no. Like what? Plains and Watery Grave. Yeah, like that. Gotta go. Plains and Watery Grave. Oh yeah, he's a Moontide. Alright, let's go. Faithful Mending. Discarding Archon of Pepega. And Faithful Mending. Yeah. Then I take my turn. Ooh, do they have a Bojuka Bong? They probably have Bojuka Bong. I'm gonna just exile the Elvish Reclaimer before they can Bojuka Bong me. That was a pretty powerful turn on my side. Next time, opponent, you fetch first. Draw. Not bad. Let me get back my friend Arconte. And they concede out of despair. They're like, Pepe hands if I'd fetch first! Pepe hands! That's what they're doing right now. I would have drawn. Ah, merda. Okay, thankfully. Thankfully, you can just literally draw 2 cards and win the game with this deck. Alright. What do I do now? Boo. I bring in Fatal Boosh. Boosh! I take out Teferino Paperino. Yeah, this is fine. Can we a little bit reiterate on the license on the music? So like, can she Can she put, I don't know, 4 hours music background? Where and how do I purchase it at that point? I know I should maybe Google all these things, but I'm interested at this point. Does end I can't go around the mulligan. We need to talk to an Italian lawyer. Well, thankfully my father is. Conveniently. Terra Elvish Reclaimer. Okay. Opponent mulligan 2-3. 2-5. Conte. Do I want to grief now? I am a lawyer too. No, I only have a law degree. I am not a lawyer. Let's not confuse merda with chocolate. Let's pitch grave to grief. Our opponent, you're gonna be left with literally 2 cards, 2 lands in hand. That's it. Is that going to be enough for you to win the game? I hope not. So they have 2 lands left. It's not as easy as it sounds. They're probably not resulting in any monetary value. Okay. If she has a performance, it's her copyright, and then she can license you the right to music. Oh, Zuran Orb. Zuran Orb. You don't see that very often. Yeah. I definitely don't want... Oh, you drew a Saga? Alright, better run, chat. Better run. They drew a Saga. I need to draw... I was saying a land. I guess I did. Am I discarding the Unburial Rites? I don't know. I play land, this goes to 2. I play land, and reanimate. Yeah. A solitude. I'm going to get planes and play Faithful Mending again. Yeah. It's not like the great Faithful Mending. My hand is fine. I probably don't even Faithful Mending now. Yeah, opponent must be playing Titania. I'm Titania! Titania! I don't think I want to play Faithful Mending. My hand's fine. But maybe I should. Yeah, maybe I should. Or maybe I don't should. I should not. Change my mind. Untap. Draw. Get planes. And play Unburial Rites on the Archon of Cruelty. Boom. Trigger. Teferi, time Raveler. You make a token, and now the Saga can get, hopefully not Ether Spellbomb. Ooh, look at that Zuran Orb, gaining 2 life. There is more, chat. Exactly, G Miles it was. They got black mana. And Yori Grande wins the match. Yori Grande wins the match. But I'm wondering, like, if I go to YouTube and write DMCA free harp music, right? Does this mean if I do this, If I DMCA free ARP music, does this mean that I can click this and no one would bother me? Huh? Hey, chat. You don't know, right? Because it's probably not how it works. Oh, yeah? Okay, you think so. Is this your rabbit? Okay, I'm keeping this. Usually it says in the description of the video. But you know, I'm very skeptical about people in general and believing description of videos. YouTube is literally just only clickbait and lies. Not what you're watching me on my channel. This is all real. Everything is real. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Unmarked Grave on turn 1, turn 2 here. Okay, cool, this is a rabbit. Alright then, I'll check it out. Blood Crypt, Treasure Channeler. Okay! Alright, playing as looks like Grixis Shadow or Red-Black Lurus. The milled Snapcaster Mage, okay. Snapcaster Mage. You don't see a milled Snapcaster Mage every day. I'm gonna go Island Unmarked Grave here. And make sure that the Archon is there. Yeah, online copyright is very iffy. I agree. Is there someone CFB who knows? Maybe. Yeah, maybe I can ask. You're right. Yeah, because you're right. Because the Turu Turu song that you hear isn't the real Turu Turu song. It's like a remix that CFB did to avoid the DMCA and the copyright of the actual song. Because I used to have the actual song, but they flagged me. I can go Solitude Ephemerate here. It's a possibility. But I guess I'm not in a rush, so I'm just playing a top land and passing now. Turu turu tu. Turu tu 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 turu tu. Okay, my opponent's not doing much, and I'll accept it. I'll accept it. Isn't it better to loot first? So my thing is that I don't have anything to loot yet. Whereas I might draw an Archon. So the later I cast the Faithful Mending, the better it is. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't sound great, Cresoro. No, I'm sure that's why I was so skeptical about trusting a YouTube video saying, oh yeah, it's free, you can use it. Have you tried experimenting restoring? I have, with bad results. You missed so much. You missed Unmarked Grave, Persist, Archon of Cruelty. And them all three are so important. Turu turu tu. Turu tu tu. Turu turu tu. Oh wow, they're dashing Agaban. I don't think I care. You can have it. Yeah, I don't want to go Solitude Ephemerate. These two don't seem like very good threats yet. No, I wanted to draw this. Mama. Mama. My opponent stole my cards. Nice. Hold on. What do I discard? So I don't want to discard anything. Can I just not discard anything? Is that fine with you, opponent? So here they probably have Mama, I just killed a man. Alright, how can I just discard Hallowed Fountain and Solitude here? And then I just top deck a black card and go Grave Ephemerate, Persist, you die. Eh? Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. If it works, it's very good. Black card. That's exactly not a black card. Let's play Grief to get rid of the Drown in the Lock. Yep. Dress down? Okay. You got Delirium. Sure. Alright. You're in 10 with 6 cards in hand. You bolt the Grief? Yeah. Another Heath, funnily enough, kills Archon of Cruelty too. This card's so busted. And you dash Agavon? Okay. I got a 12. Exalt Ephemerate. Uh-huh. Oh, actually, if you Ephemerate the Ragavan, it doesn't go back to hand. Anyway, I draw. Ooh, another Grief. Okay. Still need to play around that Drown in the Lock. Channel points? Sorry, Alberto. White? Oh, you do another dress down? No, basta. Stop dress down in me. Okay, Drown in the Lock is fine. Ragavan puts me to 7. Yeah. 7 life for Mengu. Ooh, iteration post combat. Weird. Ragavan isn't like insane against us because all our cards are bad, so you just can't cast them for free. So it's just a 2-mana. It's just a Goblin Guide basically. A 1-mana haste. No, Thoughtseize. Okay. Yeah. Bye bye Persist. They took Persist, which I couldn't cast earlier because they always had this Drown in the Lock up. I mean, I could have cast it if I had the Grief. If I drew a black card for 2-go Grave Ephemerate. It unfortunately never happened, so I'm just simply dying. I could top deck Solitude. That's my way out, I guess. Solitude? Hey, bitch. Okay, yeah, all in. Let's go. Persist. Umbel. Katzel. Actually, though, it's not over yet. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. I gained 2 life. Oh, I already gained 2 life. Alright, I'm dead. Okay. Greg says, that's Shadow. That's Amore. Allora. I want Leyline against Greg says, that's Shadow. Maybe. It's a little bit risky to take out white cards because of Solitude. Maybe 4 is a lot. I can go up down to 3. I can go down to 3. Yeah, three Leylines. Because you can also cast it on turn 4. It's not unreasonable. Leyline, please. Okay. Keep. Let's go. Land. Go. Alright, so we have our Leyline of the Void down. Because I think it's no problem to play a Leyline in this deck, because usually Leyline sucks to draw late game, right? But with this deck, you both have Faithful Mending and you have Grief. So, yeah. I think it's okay to have Leyline in this deck. And bringing in matchups that aren't that devastating. I don't know if I'm supposed to exile that, honestly, because I have Leyline. Maybe I'm only supposed to keep it for Death Shadow. Ciao, ma.
Anche Feli viene con me.
Ah, ok. A dopo. Happy New Year. Go green. Yep. Thoughtseize. To persist. Okay. This is their exile zone. This is my graveyard. This is the reveal zone. I guess I can hide the reveal zone for now. Ephemerate's being very clunky. Yeah, I was supposed to board it out in this match. Oh. Maybe not. They knew about my Solitude here, right? They knew about it. They're 12 life. So they can cast Death Shadow. Oh, they just pass? Okay. P ending. I'll pass. I don't think I want to fetch because I can play around drawing the lock on 5 mana in a while. Maybe. I don't know actually because you have to fetch eventually. So might as well just fetch now probably. Yeah, we trophied with Mill. But now it's not going that well. I think I am actually fetching, yeah. I just changed my mind. Draw. Okay, Faithful Mending. I don't think it's particularly good. My hand is nice. I don't want to discard anything, so I just pass. Just don't play Faithful Mending if your hand's fine. That's my suggestion. And point is 4 cards. Weird that they're not returning lures. I guess they always kept up a counter spell. I agree, Disturb Rabbit. I agree with what you said. Unmarked Grave. Play it. And I'll get the Archon in the graveyard. Opponent's on 8 life. Seven life. Ooh, 3 blood crypt. That's weird. Can somebody drop it? Imagine somebody just coming off, somewhere else and just drops a Blood Moon into play now. Boom. Boom. Blood Moon. Paw. They can cast Iteration. They can cast Inquisition of Kozilek. Oh wow, and he heals Spellbomb. Annoying. My opponent is on 5. Yeah. I can discard. You tested Entomb? Oh, you mean 1 mana instant? Maybe, I don't know. They probably test a lot of cards. They take Prismatic Ending, which I chose not to play on Dragon's Rage Chandler. Might have been a mistake. Oh, how they don't attack. Fire misclicked. Okay. That's the Watery Grave. Although they probably have I think I want to play Faithful Mending here and discard the land. Yeah. Plenty of lands to discard. I'll pass. I have Ephemerate and Sojourn, and they know about him. I mean, this deck isn't particularly good. Maybe with Entomb it would have been slightly better. That would be cool. Ooh, Death Shadow. The Shadow of Death. I think I'm gonna try Faithful Mending because I need to dig to find something. I find Persist. Which will make my opponent crack the bomb so that my Solitude can resolve against a Run in the Lock. I played Run in the Lock.
Welcome everyone to a new Legacy video.
Welcome Zen. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. Welcome to all of you. We are playing Modern Esper Reanimator and losing against Drown in the Lock. Yep. Thank you so much for the raid. How's the stream going? Is Arena Cube? Has Arena Cube started? Because I'm considering going back. Also, my friend Upumpa has really liked, yesterday he messaged me that he really liked, what's it called? The blue-white Lotus Field in Historic. Starts today. Cool. So I'm probably playing his blue-white field in Historic. In 6 hours. Alright. So tomorrow is, what, Friday? Yeah, tomorrow is Friday. So, okay. Maybe you can play some one arena cube. Alright, join the match. Let's go. On the play. By the way, my girlfriend left the house, so no more harp sound, unfortunately. Alright, isn't this powerful? Isn't this powerful? I can feel the power of this name. We can reanimate as early as turn 3 with a turn 2 blood priest of blood. Stop saying blood. Priest of Ferrites. Christopher Wrights? Is this the name of this card? Christopher Wrights? Sure, there's some people called like that. Christopher? Pristophel Wrights. No, Inquisition. I think I got in the queue of good decks, unfortunately. After 2 leagues with Mill, I was in the queue against not very good decks. But now, with this deck, I got into the Blue-Eye Control Grixis Shadow League. Things will be hard for my tier 3 decks. But that's okay, because your friend Pepengu will not be stopped by that. I'm playing Christopher and passing the turn. You kill Chris? Don't kill Chris. Please don't kill Chris. Wait, you didn't kill Chris. What? Oh, push? No, no push. No, I killed it. So mean. So mean. So mean, opponent. So mean. Bella merda. Do I go Grief? It's okay, we draw what we need, but we need so many cards now. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. I'll go Unmarked Grave, I'll put in the graveyard out of content, then I top deck Persist, and everybody wins. By everybody, I mean me. I win. I'm not going Grave here, because I need this to put Unburial Rites in the grave, or I could draw Ephemerate. 1 mana 1/1. Haha, que schifo. You play 1 mana 1/1, opponent, you suck. Pogs? Pogsies? Any Pogsies? I'm afraid of the dress down card. Because... Dai, va bene. I'll go Unmarked Grave here. I'll put the rights. We pass. Oh my. We're doing it! We're doing it! I'll let you... Allora, I let you... Allora, fammi fa 5, va? You surveil first. I think this is the combo of the deck. Did you get the Lyrium? You didn't. We did a combo. A Solitude. Exile Channeler. Pum! They gain a life, they go to 13, and the shadow dies. Boom. And by the combo of the deck, I mean I just got a 2 for 2. But for this deck, it's a big achievement to get a 2 for 2. Usually you just get 0 for 1 and 2 for 1 for 2s. Alright, they go Krotza. It's fine. Oh, he's just a 2 mana 6/6. Alright. Yeah, let's just draw land and win. Easy. Okay. Yeah. Archon? We don't want to go Grave first. Am I afraid? Do I leave my life afraid? Over Drun in the Lock? Probably. Yeah, I'm very afraid. Like, if you ask me, I'm probably one of the most afraid person ever. Pepengu? One of the most scared. I can literally get scared of anything. I Grave first. They didn't have it. What do you have? The Terra. Porca Eva, I should have done it. Alright, still fine, I'm still winning. Opponent on fucking pesky, turn the lock now, eh? What do you draw? You just get back lures. Expressive iteration? No! Cazzo, no, pero. Come on, I want to win a game! One question. Yes, Sorelot. Forum. No, I don't use Italian forums anymore. Sorry. I'm sure there's some Facebook group where you can get some toxic information every time. But I don't know anything else there. And niente, chat, I gotta take this and just hope they didn't draw Run in the Lock. Please. Please don't draw on me. Just return lures. Just like be a good guy. Just return lures. Dai. Bravo. Let's go Unburial Rites on the Archonte. Ta-da. Ta-da. Attack for 3. You go to 5. And then they might have a Nully Heat and Croxa. I'm still in a fine shape because I can Priest of Fair Rights the Archon again. Lurus? Yes? What do? Dress down in my upkeep? I'm fine. Fine with that. Death Shadow, 1 mana 8/8. Journals with Chandler, 1 mana 3/3. Pass. Draw. That's a good draw, man. Bravo. I'd lethal regardless, because they reanimate Priest of Fair Rights, they reanimate Solitude. But I just do this instead because it's much less clicks. Okay. Great victory for your hero, Mengucci, also known as Yori Grande. Let's bring in the Leylines again. And the pushy. Maybe only one pushy. Actually, I think I want to keep the Teferis. I'm going to take out Ephemerates and Greaves. I changed my mind on what I like. I'm also bringing in Stony Silence. Maybe 3 Stony Silence. Taking out 1 Teferi. Look how many bad cards I have in my deck at the moment. I have 4 Leyline and 3 Stony Silence. But I think with this strategy I can win a game. I feel it. I feel it. Ooh. It's Serra's Emissary. That's the angel. This works against Hammer Time. They usually don't have any ways to deal with it. This works against Elementals. It works against Affinity. Why play Stony Silence? Because of the Nihil Spell Bees. Plus it's a pitch to Solitude. So, it's not the worst. Just like this hand. But we have 4 lands, which is probably the maximum amount you can ever draw with this deck, so I'll keep it. What'll be my lunch today? I don't know. No ideas. No ideas. Sorry. I woke up, had a very small breakfast, and started streaming. So, don't have any ideas today. Can't copy. But you can never go wrong with pasta with some good sauce. That's always a safety. Alright, Thoughtseize, you see my awful hand? Haha, joke's on you. Joke's on you, my hand sucks. Alright, I'll fetch. Person will be like, wait, what did you draw? Nothing. I'm just fetching in my main phase 1. Because I'm lazy. It's a blue card for force, exactly. And we also have Faithful Mending. Actually considered... What do you do there? Ragavan dashed. Okay. My deck doesn't have, you know, Thoughtseize or good cards to play. Oh no, they took my swamp. Draw. Faithful Mending. Teferino, Paperino. Good card. Some changes to the Blue-Red Breach. No suggestions, sorry. I like that. I like that list. I didn't play the list again. No like changes. And usually remember that whenever I pick up a deck, it's usually a deck that, like, I don't know, did well in some other hands. So that doesn't mean that it can't be improved, of course, but it just means that it's a functional deck. That helps a lot. Because if you just brew, so often you come up with, like, awful decks. Like my Smallpox Reanimator. Although the Gruel with Luca and Emrakul, that kind of worked. Maybe we can play that deck again. That was one of my most successful brews. Got to like harpy music? I'm sorry, but the cat just... He probably didn't even notice. He just stayed in the sofa and just did nothing. So, confirm the 1 Brainstone. Yeah, that's maybe a good question. Do you confirm the one Brainstone, Mengu09? I don't know, actually. Mengu09 maybe does not confirm the one Brainstone. Okay, do this then. One Brainstone less plus one Expressive Iteration. Do that change. The Grudak was fun to watch, I agree. Let's go, Teferino. Can they kill a Planeswalker? No, right? A plus. Where did it go? Dreadbore? Dreadbore? Anoli Heath! Oh, that's true! Ah, I forgot about Anoli Heath. Still 3 Mox Amber. Yeah, don't play 4 Mox Amber. It's too many. They don't have Delirium yet. But I can go Lur's Bubble. See? See? Did I kill my Teferino? They didn't! How do you say Anoli Heat in Italian? Calore sacrilego. That's a good word, actually. Alright, can I draw exactly the thing that I need? Like now. The thing that I need. Like that one. The thing? I didn't need that one. Let's try again. Let's draw the thing that I need now. No, Mango! Should have fetched first. Should have fetched first, chat. I should have fetched first. If I fetched first, I would have drawn a good card, I'm sure. They can use our removal spell on it. One to fear with Ragavan hit, yeah. That's true. Alright, they killed my Teferino, rest in peace. Rest in pepperoni. Rest in pepperoni, Teferino. And then they, I don't know, leave up drawing the lock and I lose. A very common ending for this Magical the Gathering decks. Which aim only at casting or resolving a spell. Yeah. They dream then. So good, they dream then. Okay. They have left up exactly 2 mana. I don't know about you, but I feel it is a little suspicious. A little suspicious. Attenzione, Faithful Mending. Okay. I think I'm gonna pass now and just play Solitude in their upkeep. And then maybe something can happen in the following turn. Maybe. A very foil Solitude. The foil on Solitude is so hard. It's so hard. It's like actually like annoying. It's so much foil that it's annoying. This is why foil are cheaper in Magic Online than in paper. See, look, foil Solitude 48, regular Solitude 50. Yeah. Oh wow, you're drawing in the lock. Oh, you upkeep drawing in the lock. Okay, sure. No. Akuma Innocente. No, the way I pronounce my R isn't common in Italy. No. It's common in France. I have the French R. Because my father also has the French R. And it's like, I don't know if it's in the genes or the children just copies it because the father talks that way. But it's not common. Yeah, exactly. Lurus and Ragavan lose ability too. I'll draw a card. Or do I want to upkeep something? No, draw a card. Okay, another one. Another one. And I think I just keep on doing the Solitude thing. I think it's a good play. Oh no, it's not true because they can upkeep. They can upkeep Dress Down. If I play Solitude, they just play Dress Down in response with Lurus. So that's bad. I think I'm going to play Solitude here. Yeah. I just feel like I don't want to go Faithful Mending Persist. It's very typical in Germany? Okay. I didn't know. I didn't think it was typical in Germany. But in Germany, it's more... The R is not silent. Okay, Channeler. Thoughtseize. Vabbè. Oh. That's what it is. I could have gone Faithful Mending instead of... But if I go Faithful Mending, then I can't cast Solitude. They're 4 life. Yeah, the stupid silent letters. Well, the H must be silent, though. Like, the H is silent in every language. You can't pronounce the ADH. Oh, the ARP sound has been restored. I'm gonna open the door, chat. I'm gonna open the door for more. While we see our opponent having fun and killing us slowly. Ok, mandi tutti, va bene. I'll discard a card. Resistance or this. Archon. I thought I'd show you this. I'll block the Lurus. I got a 4. You revealed Leyline of the Void. Oh, come on! They revealed Leyline of the Void with Ragavan. Hey, niente. They're probably casting it. Oh, you Thoughtseize first? Actually, though, remember, Leyline isn't Rest in Peace. So I can still top deck Persist. New Ragavan. That doesn't look like they want to cast Leyline. They have 1 card in hand. Draw. Faithful Mending. Cast the one from the grave. Discarding these 2. And then I'll play Teferi. bounce Croxa. Pass. Not dead on board, but I don't know. I don't live my best life. I'm not living my best life. By the way, these leagues these days are so slow that I barely make 1 league per stream. I used to make 2 leagues per stream. That's okay. No, Nihil Spell Bomb. Alright, I'll give up to this. Surdaka wins. Surdaka, you win. Do I confirm my Grief Ephemerate out? I do confirm it. Yeah, Grief and Ephemerate seems bad. Yeah, I like this line. I like this sideboarding. I think it might work. So Mills feel stronger. Although, remember that with Mill, we've never played against Grixis Shadow. We mostly played against Pepega decks. Alright, on the play. Do you have a neighbor playing the harp with my girlfriend? If you want again, I can close the door. But I think it's good. Alright, so I have Leyline. The hand is not good, but I'm used to it, so it's okay. There's one way to not get the MCA'd. No. Her door is closed. Because if you keep both doors open, it would be so loud. In a very small room, the sound is so huge. It's really, really big. Do I go Prismatic Ending here? I think so. Yeah. I think if they have Ragavan, they just play Ragavan. D&D Tavern. Maybe D&D Tavern was brought to you by... Oh, they did have Ragavan. Okay. You know, that's fine. I mean, I wasn't able to take this anyway. Okay, they got Fatal Push. They'll up to Druid. And Thoughtseize. You wanna discard Archon? They discarded Persist. Reasonable. I don't have any companion to bring back. Unlike my opponent. Okay, expressive iteration. Alright. Land, you cast Ragavan? Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Okay. Maybe there is a chance. I might also put Faithful Mending in the grave. I think I like this better. Maybe Arc. No, I think I like Faithful Mending, yeah. So next turn I can do that. Graveyard one of these. Hopefully I don't get Leyline here off this Ragavan. Okay, got land. I think there's just a pretty big delta between these decks. My opponent deck is smooth. It's playing all the good cards, plays a companion, doesn't really stumble. My deck is like, what type of cards are this? Like, you know. And as much as we might want to ignore the reality is that their deck is good and my deck isn't really, but it's still fine. Like, it's still fine. You can still, like, you know, play this deck at FNM and go 2-2. But you obviously know that this isn't a very good deck. And it's not because I went 1-3 in a league. I just feel the games. Is the Delta polluted? Polluted, yeah. What do you mean? I think I explained it. It's a huge fun Delta. Yeah, my point is having a lot of fun, and I was just here, you know, clicking one button every 3 turns. You feel it's missing something. Unfortunately, with this type of deck, like, if you draw well, your deck is busted. But if you have to, like, work through your combo pieces so long, and the opponent has, like, one counter spell, and you just all fall apart. Need to be said, I've never grief ephemerate anyone yet. And yeah, you'd be like, oh yeah, but you sideboard it out. Yeah, but they play like Unholy Heath and such. And also, I wanted to bring in a Leyline and this come on, Stony Silence. Maybe I shouldn't have done. Aqua turn 1 Twilight Flyer. Love it. I think I don't want to grief on turn 1. I'm waiting a bit more. Esper control would be good. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, control deck seems fine. Oh wow. War Roots. Love it. You wanna play Consider? Sure. You could. Do I bolt the bird here? No, I think I play Priest of Ferrites. And then I can reanimate next turn. With Faithful Mending discarding the Archon. Also another reason why I didn't want to pitch the Archon on turn 1. They might have Endurance. Or Court for Endurance. Or Court for Grist to kill Priest. Also known as Christopher Wrights. Yawgmoth. Teferi Time Raveler. I'll go Faithful Mending to begin. They kill my Chris. Okay. I'll discard Archon and yeah, Prismatic Ending. Yeah. I think I'm gonna keep Grief. I can't cast it now, but maybe next turn. I could have, like, instead of going Priest, I could have just Prismatic Ended some creature to avoid the turn 3 Yawgmoth. Essence Warden. Two green. Hopefully it's not an... Oh. We're convoking something. What is it? Endurance? No, it's not Endurance. Scavenging Ooze. Oh yeah, much worse. I don't lose yet. I think I'm breaking Serra's Emissary in this matchup. No, I guess they have, Grief, Graced. I wish I kept a second Prismatic Ending over Teferi to exile this. And pass. It's up to one target creature, so they just didn't target anything. Stronger Geist. See if they have an additional Undying card to kill me. The thing is that I never wanted to use this Grave because I either waited for an Ephemerate or waited for a worse black card because I didn't want to use this Persist. Apatra. Opponent can now win, I think. I think they have a win. Or rather, they can gain infinite life with Apatra. But I don't think they can make infinite tokens. Okay, we found Ephemerate. I think I'll play Teferi. Because I can bounce Yawgmoth and then Grief Ephemerate it. And I don't know what can they do here exactly. I think they can just draw infinite and gain infinite. I think they can do that. But maybe not. Yeah, no, they sucked at Warden. They put a -1/-1 counter here. They can do... Yeah, I think they can draw infinite. That's what they can do here. They stopped. Okay. Now I can Grief. Discard Yawgmoth. They have 7 cards. What if instead I leave them all the Yawgmoths? All the Yawgmoth. Because they can't... Oh yeah, they can't cast it actually. Yeah, that's fine. I'll discard Yawgmoth. And then I'll Ephemerate. Then I'll lose the Evoke. And I'll get rid of Grist. Okay. Play land and pass. I don't think I can win, but... Arpatra. They can cast Court of Calling for 4, which is Yawgmoth. Oh, you kill Grief. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I don't think I have outs at this point. This one costs 5. Yep. Nah, I mean, there's a lose in it. Yeah, no. Okay. I don't know what I concede. You decided to build this decking paper? Okay. Serra's Emissary, I don't think it's good because they have Grist. Leyline, I don't think it's good. What do I exactly want in this matchup? Because on one hand, they're a combo deck that I might want to disrupt. Yeah, I don't think Teferi's is good. I'll take out Mulldrifter and Teferi's. Maybe the last Teferi for push. Why not Leyline? Because I don't think Leyline is too good against them. I don't know. It stops Undying, but that's it. And I don't think there's any bad card in the deck. Stopping the combo. Yeah, but I don't think I die to the combo. I die to like Endurance Scavenging Goose, you know? I'll play Thoughtseize. This is a good end. I'll take Endurance. Okay, that's not a bad draw. They will play their Wall of Roots. And hopefully I draw Persist. They can maybe cord next turn, so I need to draw Persist super soon here. I'm going to bounce the Wall of Roots for starters. Then I don't know if I want to Grief. Because if I Grief, Oh, what's this, Veil Summer? Oh, wow. I had never thought about this. You can just Court of Calling for Dried Arbor on 0 mana. So let me bounce first and see what I draw. So I should. Do I want to grief the Yawgmoth here? Probably, yeah. Yeah, Endurance is amazing for the game. Just an amazing card. Oh no, you found Scavenging Ooze. I have to take Scavenging Ooze and leave you with Yawgmoth. This is basically the thing why I don't think Leyline helps you, because you die to like their fair card, their Scavenging Ooze and their Endurance. You don't die to the combo. You also die to the combo, but you die to the combo like later. Alright, come on, Persist. Not bad. Actually, I can't do the thing. Unfortunately. I can't do the thing. Can I wait and hope I'm not dead? Maybe, yeah. Maybe I can. I think I've like reanimated Archon like twice in the whole 5-match league. I think I'm gonna let them have Yawgmoth, and we'll see. Come on, Persist. Oh, Prismatic Ending. I could pitch the Prismatic Ending. I think it's better. When do I want to do it? Do I want to do it now? I think I'll do it now. Yeah, so Solitude comes down. And let's see how they react here. I'm going to put Evoke on the trigger last. And Solitude attempts at exiling Yawgmoth Ram position. And they will react with this play. I'm going to give a -1/-1 counter on Solitude. I can now Ephemerate the Solitude. It's going to be a very large stack. So there's a Stronger Geist in the graveyard, wanting to exile a Solitude. Then a Birds of Paradise also wanting to exile a Solitude. If I Ephemerate this again, and I can then suck these two to kill the Solitude. So they will succeed. Or I can let this resolve and then Ephemerate when they try again. It will basically be the same with the difference that... yeah, I don't think it was a good play. I actually lose everything. I lose everything, right? But I don't really think I had any chances. Any choices. Alright. We went 1-4. The only win is